Okay, good day. So, in this video, tuturuan ko kayo kung paano ma-determine yung derivative ng function using chain rule. Yung ating lesson yesterday, yung rules of differentiation, wherein binigyan ko kayo doon ng 11 examples on how to determine the derivative of a function. Yung aking approach nung mga formulas na binigay ko sa inyo, that is in chain rule of differentiation na. So, dito, lilinawin natin kung paano ginagamit yung chain rule of differentiation at the same time saang function ginagamit yung chain rule of differentiation. I'm going to show you two approaches on how to determine the derivative of the function using chain rule. First is using this one, and the other one is using the rules of differentiation na nakapagbigay na ako ng mga halimbawa sa inyo. Okay. So, paano pa nagkakameron ng composite functions? Doon muna tayo. Certain functions are formed out of simpler functions by a process called substitution. So, pag nag-substitute tayo ng variable to an equation or to a certain function, nagkakameron tayo ng tinatawag na composite function. Let's have a general discussion about composite function. Let's say we have two functions, f of u and g of x, wherein y is a function of u and u is a function of x. Ibig sabihin nito, y depends on the variable u and u depends on x. Okay. Para magkameron tayo ng composite function, para magkameron tayo ng direct relationship between y and x variables, we have to eliminate u. And to do that, we're going to substitute u of g of x to the y equals f of u. So, ganito mangyayari. So, y will be equal to u is g of x. So, therefore, we have f of g of x, where g of x is equal to u. So, ito yung tinatawag na nating composite functions. At natutunan nyo to nung kayo ay nasa junior high school pa. Ang other form of writing a composite function, kung tandaan nyo pa, is f circle g of x. Yan. So, ang composite function, makukuha natin yung kanyang derivative gamit ang chain rule. Okay? So, yung pinakita ko sa inyong mga rules of differentiation, mapapansin nyo, u na ang ginagamit na nating symbol in terms of x, because u is differentiable function of x, yun ay mga chain rules of differentiation na. But there is another way, ibang approach, on how to determine the derivative of a composite function. Simple lang yon, the derivative of a composite function is equal to the derivative of the outside function, ito yung outside function, times the derivative of the inside function. Okay? So, bali ganito siya. If you want to determine dy over dx here, that is, we get d over dx also of the composite function. So, derivative ng outside function times derivative of the inside function. Okay. Derivative of the outside function times derivative of the inside function. So, ito yung ating outside function, ito yung ating inside function. So, therefore, dy over dx is equal to f prime, yun yung symbol natin ginagamit. That is the derivative. We leave the inside function. Okay? Derivative of the outside times derivative g prime of x. That is the derivative of the inside function. So, kung natatandaan nyo, yung ating power rule of differentiation, naka-chain rule na siya. Okay? Derivative of u to the n. Okay? So, yung ating outside function, yung gamit yung power of n. So, mangyayari, n, u, n minus 1 times derivative nung inside, yun yung ating u. Kaya nagkakameron tayo doon ng du over dx. So, ito yung power rule of differentiation, chain rule of differentiation na rin. Kasi dapat yung basic rule of differentiation na tinuro ko sa inyo, wherein yung ating pong function is not a composite function, just like this one. X to the n. Okay? Yan yung power rule na basic rule of differentiation. So that will be x to the n minus 1. There is no need to determine derivative of x kasi ito ay basic function. Well, and this one, we have what we call composite function. Okay? There are two ways in determining the derivative of a composite function. We can apply the rules of differentiation na binigay ko sa inyo, that is the derivative of the outside function times derivative of the inside function. Or we can apply this one, okay? If y is a function of u, which is u is differentiable function of y is differentiable function of u, and we have another function u equals g of x, and u is differentiable function of x, we can determine dy over dx by multiplying dy over du through du over dx. And later on, I'm going to show you how to determine the derivative of composite function using this one. Okay? But for now, ito muna yung gagamitin natin, yung rules of differentiation na binigay ko sa inyo yesterday. Okay?